everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm always so happy to find you here. I do upload on Thursdays. So when you subscribe, you will receive notification as to when I have uploaded new content for your view. And of course, my pleasure. And it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. I love it. I love you. Um, I need to get better at promoting my books and my other items on Amazon. I'm going to soon be having a Black Girl Magic Sheri Lewis Speaks Truth t-shirt there. So I don't think I'd be a good marketing person, or maybe I need to learn more about it. But anyway, I'll find them there. And here, if you're in local Southern California, and several of the bookstores here in Long Beach. So today's topic, I guess I'm having an appeal to us and asking that we all shower each other with more patience. I mean, all of us. And particularly, the workplace has changed dramatically since COVID. People are not returning back to work. We have 5 generations in the workplace now. Those that are entry level to those who are retiring. I did a 5 generations in the workplace upload back in the summer, I believe, months ago, and I'm going to drop that in the description box for your pleasure. But the workplace has changed, and people's understanding of their job, even understanding the details of their job description, is not like some of us inherited in the past. And particularly in my field, understanding that. Many times when a supervisor has an issue with an employee's performance, the employee often doesn't or didn't realize that was either A, their job to do, or they were never trained on it properly. And the supervisors seem to have no idea of that. So communication, all of that. I guess my appeal for patience is that not only the workforce has changed, the temperament of it has changed as well. We want to feel that work is safe, but we hear tragedies on the news every day. It's such to the point to where I want to be informed, but I don't want to be alerted all the time. And so I'm careful to bring that in because that energy is so negative, but you don't want to be in the dark either. So in the workplace, it's good, especially to understand where another person's coming from. They didn't realize you needed a response to that email. HR doesn't need to be CC'd on everything. Exert yourself in the way of communicating directly, because therein is the problem. I'm doing this upload because I have noticed a lot of entry-level positions, particularly in retail and restaurants, where the COVID impact was greatest. Stores are closing, malls are shrinking, employees got to go somewhere for somewhere. If you notice when you go to your stores, you're not shopping online, you will often see crates right in the walkway, right in the walkway. First of all, isn't that a safety hazard? So that's the HR in me, safety. You didn't see that years before, but most of these stores have really become stocking positions rather than going into a department saying, can I assist you with something? Can I help? Where does they even speak to you anymore? And I guess I understand that because some of my first jobs were working at a store, working in retail for years. My first job out of high school, my first couple of jobs in college. And so customer service, engaging with people, going up to ask the customer if they needed assistance, do they need a dressing room, can I take these items for you? It's just general my expectation. That's what I'm accustomed to. Now they may not see. So we have to be okay with that. The other point I'm making towards that is I personally can maybe count the number of times I've done an online. I've never done an online complaint. No, I usually do a recommendation. Like, this is a good restaurant to go to. They have really good service there. They have really good food here. You should go to this store. I don't think I've ever done a complaint. I think a complaint is counterproductive because for me, if I have a complaint, I'm gonna go straight to the manager right then and there, not on the person typically. Because as an HR, you don't know where they are. They could have had a complaint, they could be on their last write-up or whatever. I don't want to be the hammer for somebody ever in that regard, my complaint. But I typically, if there's a shortcoming, I will go to the manager. So let me give you an example. Years ago, before Chipotle even had that um, uh, issue, the food with, the issue with their food, and I can't even recall what it was years ago. Contamination of some sort, chicken or something left out. Way before that, actually, I was writing my first book. That's what it was. So that was 2017. I got hungry. I got hungry and I went to Chipotle. That's when the lines used to wrap all the way back. See, this is another thing these restaurants do. It is to their credit, they so assume. They have a line so long, so everybody go, oh, the food there must be great. Look how long the line is. No, your management is poor. The line is that long. You need to move that line faster. You need to do something. But anyway, so there I go again in management. But at any rate, I had gone to Chipotle, and the line was long. By the time we got there was a gentleman in front of me, and we just started kind of chatting a little bit. By the time we got up there, they were out of cheese. They were still shredding lettuce. So how you gonna be out of cheese when you serve burritos in chicken bowls? But so the guy in front of me, he walked out, and I was like, huh. I get up there and we're still grating the cheese. So I said, here I have been waiting in this line that was outside the door. And I get up here and three of the things I want, they don't have. The cheese isn't there. They didn't have the mild sauce. I don't like, she offered me hot. You want that? I don't like hot sauce. So I said, I'm not going to have anything. Can I see the manager? Just like this how I talk. I know me. Can I see the manager? He comes out and said, can I speak to the side? I talked to him right there at the register with it. They were busy. I talked to the side. And I said to him just like this. I've been in this line for at least 20, 25 minutes. The man in front of me walked out. And I believe the person in front of him walked out too. I'm about to walk out also. But before I do, I'm going to let you know why we're leaving. We came to patronize this place and to get a meal that was sufficient to our hunger, only to get here and not have some of the basic things you should have. Now I know, now I'm talking. I know you went through management training and this is your store. I'm sure you're great at running a restaurant and managing people. So this must just be an off day for you because it certainly didn't meet our expectations. Oh, he looked at me. I said it just like that. Now, see, you heard the HR in me come out. Why would I complain to the employees? It's not their problem. He is the manager. He should know. You should be back there getting, you see the line, you should be running just whatever. You got to grade the cheese. And I see these commercials. We make it fresh. Well, you better be back there making it fresh. He said, Miss, can we please get you whatever you want? Can I get you whatever you want? So I got my chicken bowl and I got some nacho chips and something else. And I went to pay. And he said, no, it's on the house. I said, no. I said, I just wanted you to know because I'm sure you want your restaurant run properly. He said, please. He said to me, please, buy your dinner tonight. He would not take my payment. I finally said, okay. But this is the point I'm making. I've seen customers go off on the clerk or go off on the server and complain to the server even at a restaurant. It is not their issue. If you really have an issue with the food preparation, what it is, something you need that the server can't provide, the server is probably a minimum wage earner and living off the tips is extra money. Don't go to the right person, go to the manager and speak just like that. Always praise them first. I know you are trained. I know you run a wonderful store. But before I leave, let me tell you my experience. There's no need for me. Now, see, what I did was help him that I didn't take the information off the receipt and write to corporate. Then he's in trouble. How does that help? Ever since I've gone back to that Chipotle, it has always been top notch. This is how you make a change in a person, in their performance, in their ways, in their interactions with you. You tell them, this is my standard. And it is basic for you. Please meet it. And that's all we have to do. I don't ever find it productive to land a complaint in such a way it demotivates the person you're trying to reach an improvement with. Even in our relationships with people. If you're not offering to speak to them about whatever they said to you or text, I hate text talk, don't do it. Whatever they text to you, you took it the wrong, just ask them. Just say, hey, am I reading this wrong? I'm sorry. I'm sorry is the most powerful word there is, more powerful than thank you. I'm sorry. Did I read that wrong? I'm sorry. I didn't hurt you. I didn't mean to. And the person would just feel your genuinity and appreciate it. So just keep in mind, give everybody a pass. Mental health is way out there. Be the one be the standout person, be the kind person, be the person who offers a solution worth hearing. And don't jump to any conclusions about any person, about what they said to you, or how they said to you, or how they weren't prepared for you. Just give everybody a pass. And I love you. Bye. I love you. I'm following it up. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.